Okay, I have a cigar box that I thrifted long time ago. Long time ago. Meant to do something with it, never did. And I think I'm going to make it my button box. And I'm going to cover it in Dixie Belle collard green. And I'm just mainly on the top, I'm just going to go around the edges because I'm going to cover it with a image. So it really won't need to have a heavy coat on it. Just a little bit to cover it. I'm going to go around the sides cover it with the collard green. And the inside, I'll probably paint the sides on the inside, but the top on the inside and the bottom, they're gonna have images also. So I'm gonna finish painting this and letting it dry. Sides are gonna need 2 coats. And I'm afraid that paper's coming up. There's a little ridge of paper there I wasn't gonna do anything with. If it starts coming up too bad, I'll just pull it off. Oh boy. It'll be fun going around that little bitty latch. Okay, I finished painting all this, and I put a coat of Mod Podge on it. I was just going to Mod Podge it on wet, but I decided I'm going to try ironing it on. So I have given the whole thing a coat, and I have it open because I didn't want to glue my lid shut. And I wanted to show you what I had done. So it's covered with Mod Podge, and I'm waiting on it to dry. Chicken started out as soon as I turned the camera on. Oh my. Okay. I've got this image on here. Okay, I'm going to iron this on. And I do have a piece of Teflon here, but I'm going to tack it down so it doesn't move real fast. And then I'll put the, okay, that should be good enough that it doesn't move. And like I said, I have Mod Podge on there, and I've let it dry, and now I'm ironing this on there. And hopefully I got enough Mod Podge on this. Okay, now, let's see. I guess about like that. Okay, I'll come back and check it later. Oh, holy moly. How did I do that? I ironed this one on. I ironed that up. No, I measured that in there. Well, darn. I went up too far because I went even in between there. That's the way the box was made. Okay. And what do I do with this side? I'll put it even with that one. I'll have to turn it where I can see. All right. I don't know if I can I don't think I can get that other one up. I don't think I can pull it up. Oh well, it's just my button box, so it'll be all right. But it will bug me. It will bug me. Nope, that is not coming up. Well, Now, I'm just going to leave it down on there. It's just a button box. Just don't look at it. Okay, that is it for the outside. I will go over it with some Mod Podge. And then for the inside, I'll have to find where it's at. I don't see it. I'll bet I picked it up and put it away. Yep, I picked it up. I have a folder for images that I've printed out, and I stuck it in there and put it away. So I'm going to put, I didn't spray this with hairspray. Yeah, you can tell a difference. The one with hairspray is a little more vibrant. Okay, well, I won't go over it with Mod Podge on the inside. But I'm going to put that on the lid. And then I'm going to just do some down on the bottom with that. Going over this without my Teflon. Alright, now cut that off a little crooked there. Alright, that is fine. I think that image is so pretty, especially for sewing stuff. Oh, need some right there. Oh, there, lay it down. That will help. Alrighty. There we go. Now, I'll go over the outside with some Mod Podge to seal it. And I don't like that white, so you know, I'll be back to fix that. Alright, I got my Distress ink in Walnut Stain out. I'm just going to go around the edges. It makes it just look more finished, I think. Okay. That looks good. Now on here, go more where the white's at. Oh, that looks much better. That looks better than that. Okay, that helped tremendously. Okay, now I'm going to try putting on some of this antique gold rub and buff just around the edges. And I had to kind of go over that with paint. So I'll rub some back on that to make that gold again. A little bit up on the top. along the bottom, in the middle. I'm just about finished with it. Okay. I'm not really going to hit the back much because it'll always be setting up somewhere, not really showing. Okay, I believe that's finished. I'll put the Mod Podge on the top of this. I'm going to let this all dry real good. And then I'll seal it with the Mod Podge, and it's finished. I think that's going to make a really cute button box. And if I decide not to use it for buttons, I can use it for anything, but probably something sewing related. Okay, this is going to be a makeover that I've already made over once because I made the handle to go on it. I had this handle here, I believe I got at a thrift store, and I took some wire and I made the handle for it. And I think I had an image in there. Yeah, I did. And then I had a candle in it. What kind of bug was that? Anyways, I am going to make this over again. I finally got my shower curtain in for my bathroom, and I'm going to start on my bathroom now, doing it over. It's been a year or more. I said I was going to do it, and I just haven't had time. Don't hold me to it yet, because I'm going to try to work on it, but no promises. Anyways, I'm going to make this over for my bathroom. And I have an image that I want to put back here. And I'm trying to figure out whether I want to leave it black. I mean, leave it brown or paint it black. You know, I think I could leave it this color. And if I like it, I'll have it. And if I don't, I can always paint it black. So that'll make it much easier. But I have one of these lights here that I want to put in there. So I'm going to take it out in the garage, and I'm going to get me one of those paddle bits, you know, the flat bits that have the sharp tip on them, and you go down, it makes a round circle. And I'll see what size I need according to this. And I'm going to drill a hole back here so I can run this back through there. And then I'll probably also grubby up this candle. And I got this off of Amazon. I'll leave the link to it below. But I'm going to go out in the garage, and I'd film it, but I'm telling you, my garage, I can't even hardly move in there. It is awful. Because it's been through the winter. Everything's just piled in there. I've run out when it's cold, cut something. There's wood everywhere. There's tools everywhere. There's junk everywhere. So, hopefully, before too long, that would be remedied. Because my husband just poured a cement slab yesterday. And it's large enough for a craft room. I'm going to cut it in half. It's going to be a craft room on one side. And then all my power tools, you know, my scroll saws, my miter saw, anything else that I have, and my wood is all going to be on the other side. And then the garage will be open for him to fill up. I know that's what he'll do. But it'll still have the freezers and the refrigerators and stuff in it. So, I'm going to go out to the garage and find that bit and drill a hole right here. Okay, I went to the garage and I used my bit, the flat bit. I used 1 1/8 inch bit. And it was hard for me to hang on to this. And then the other hand used the drill, but I got it done. And I also have a scratch up here. I don't know how that's really indented, so it really got scratched. And all I have is watered down Waverly. I use Waverly on this, but this is watered down. That'll help. That'll cover it up some. Let's see. I need to wipe that. Let's see how that looks. There's a little spot. It's better than wood, fresh wood. And I'm going to go around where I've drilled out the hole. Really doesn't matter because you're not going to see it. It's going to be in the back, but I have it out. I'm going to fix it. It's turning that pretty good. Okay, check the inside. All right, I have that done, finished. Put that in the water. And set that aside for a minute and let it dry. And now for my light here. I was going to paint this black in here, but I think I'll just leave it because I know older pieces haven't looked, that kind of looks like pewter. And they used a lot of pewter back then. And it's supposed to be primitive looking. And here I have some Mod Podge with instant coffee in it. And I did put some bonding boss on this because the last one I done, I painted on and it just, you know, it parted. It was really bad. And hopefully this helps. And I'm just going to put this on here. Do I have a hair? Yes. So far, it's looking good. It's not parting on me. And this is just instant coffee and Mod Podge. You make it however light you want it and however dark. I mean, it's up to you. I want to hurry up and get this done because I want to sprinkle just a little bit of coffee grounds on it while it's wet. Try to go around the edge here. Okay, I'll get it where it's too thick. Okay, where's my coffee grounds? I thought I got them out. There they are. And a plate. Just going to do it lightly. Okay, that looks good enough. I'll let that dry where those will stay on there. I'm trying to figure out, I'm going to have to go over my light anyway because I have evidently hit it. So I'll go over this slightly. And I also put the bonding boss on here. But even the bonding boss was pooling up in sections on this. So I gave it 2 coats, hoping that will work. I think that's better than being white. Okay, that looks good. Now I'm going to set that aside and let this dry. And it's a little pooling right there and right in there as it's drying, but that's the best I can get it. Can see some right in there too. But it's looking all right. If that's as much as I get, that's fine. All right, I found my image finally. This is it, and I believe this is from Trailside Designs. I'll leave her link down below also. And the reason I got this out last time so easy is I didn't have it glued. There was some, tinfoil glued in there that I pulled off. Now, I don't think I even need to do anything. It's really, it's in there. Okay. But what I want to do with it is, I was trying to judge where I want that, is I'm going to make a slit right in the middle where that is. Just kind of mark it with my finger because I've got to feed that through there, the light. And let's see if that's big enough. That won't show from the back. I'm going to come up just a little bit more. And I'm not going to be able to, I got to thinking, I'm not going to be able to glue this in or stick it down until I can get the light in there. And the light is wet right now. Yeah, the cord will go through there. I'll stick the whole thing in there, and then all I have to cover is the cord. So, as soon as my light is dry, I'll stick the cord down in there and put the light in. Or I'll leave the light laying out, and then I'll put some of my double-sided tape and glue that down in there. And I don't even think I need to glue it. It doesn't want to go anywhere once it gets in there. Alright, I'll be back when that's dry and I can take care of the light and put it in there and show you how to do that. This is dry, but I'm going to put one more coat on there. All that coffee was stuck, but it would fall off easy if it was hit very hard. And that way, it's pretty much glued on there. My light is dry, so I am going to feed this back through there. There. Well, come on. Okay, I'll leave that setting like that. I'll take my paper here, and I'm not going to do a lot. Okay, now I'll put this in there. Just in case I ever get them in, I want to redo it again, I can. Y'all let me know if you think I ought to paint this black, because I can cover this here with some regular paper or something. And okay, go in there straight. Let me get past my handle. Okay, there we go. As you can see, that doesn't show at all. And you know what? I wanted to put something over that paper to protect it because it will be in the bathroom. And I forgot. Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, it'll work. I'm going to take this out and spray it probably with just some clear Rust-Oleum spray. I need something slick that won't stick to. There. I'm going to take it outside and spray it and seal it. Okay, I have the light in there, and I just took the image out and sprayed it with the Rust-Oleum clear matte spray. And this looks so cute. And I'll probably leave this on for a night light a lot in my bathroom, in the front bathroom, especially when we have company. And that way that when they're coming out of their room and they can see the bathroom, and it'll be somewhat lit up a little bit. This real low watt, I think it's a 4-watt bulb. It's just a night light bulb that has silicone on it. It doesn't even get hot. I've had it on. It's not one bit hot. I can hold my hand on it. And I think this looks really cute. I love the image back in there. And I'll leave the link to the lady where I get this. She's on Facebook. And if you go to her Facebook, make sure you follow her, because she puts out some really nice images, and they're for free, and you can just download them. Just go in there to her page and go over to photos, and then you can just scroll all the stuff that she's posted. She posts a lot, and she's really good at making the images. So at least if you go there, follow her, help her page grow. And that's all I got for you today. So I'll see you on the next one.